Hi folks, hello everyone, Levin here. This is a bowl cleaning spell that I've shown before. I did one to get Trump out of the White House, that worked pretty good. I'm going to do another one to get more rid of Trump, because out of the White House wasn't good enough. But for now I wanted to do this one about myself, to clean this bowl, to do a similar type of spell, but to clean all the anger and hatred and madness out of myself that has accumulated over the Trump era and just previous fascism in America. It's been so upsetting. So, to make the same point I made last time, weed is good, resin is good. I mean, there's good things about resin besides the fact that it's in the way, but it's not like saying it's a bad thing I'm getting out, but I do need to clean this out. So I'm using the fact that I need to clean something. You can do this with dishes, you can do this with cleaning your house. Weed has this particular magical component, spiritual component, and being able to smoke out of a clean device is not only practical, but it does have a magical component. Sorry about this, I'm trying to get some hot water coming through so that this process will speed up. I tried to use the bowl while it was still hot, but my water was cold, so that kind of backfired. As I was saying, I've had a lot of anger before even Trump, but about the same things, about racism and an evil society and people lying, people claiming good ideas and lying about trying to uphold those ideas and actually doing the opposite. It's just always been too much. So this time around it accumulated quite a bit, and I've been pretty angry over stuff, which we're right to be angry, but you want to be angry and then do something. Like, so now I'm using that anger to at least get something clean, and I'm also doing a magic spell. In the cleaning of my bowl, I'm cleaning myself. I'm getting my own spiritual life more clean, more clear, more able to transmit the things that go in, the things that are there to inspire me. So when I'm more able to receive inspiration, and I'm more clear from these negative things that build up and accumulate, then I'll do better. This is just true for everybody. It's one of those things where if we can take care of something, I was forgetting where I kept my paper clips for the longest time. So when I finally remembered, I can clean this up. So it's overdue. I've got another bowl that I got in the Biden administration era that I'm going to do a similar spell to help clean Biden up, help clean him out. And then I've got the one that I previously did, the same spell to get Trump out of the White House, that I want to do a spell to just get rid of him entirely, so we don't have to hear from him again. But this one is to try to get rid of the negativity and build up of just gross stuff in my own self. Because when I have gross stuff in me and I let gross stuff come out, getting all mad, it's usually at people who have nothing to do with what's going on. It's not like I get to tell Trump off. So I get mad about Trump to people who've fallen for his lies online, or, you know, KGB trolls online who are responsible for giving us Trump and all his stuff in the first place. So I'll get mad at all them. And, you know, there's some power in that. Like, you kind of like sap their souls and feed off of their energy, but it's bad energy, so you don't want it. And, you know, you end up just regurgitating evil if you're feeding off the energy of Trump trolls. So, better just cut off the head, get rid of Trump and Putin and Mark Zuckerberg, get rid of all these guys at the source. Bolsonaro and Modi too. I mean, there's a reason why Brazil and India and America have the worst Trump virus problems, because Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, and Putin picked our president. And you know, I was doing what I could. I was trying to fight back on Facebook and stuff, but they made it impossible. I mean, they set the rules for the game, and they keep all these people out there. So, but I, you know, let too much of that take up too much of my time. I've got talents. I've got magic. I've got a band called Foxen, F-O-X-Z-E-N. It's magical music. It'll do magical things for you. It'll reverse the aging process. So, you can get some magic out of that. I haven't gotten enough of this out of here. I think I'm going to be able to complete this before the video ends. Hopefully I'll be able to at least even show some progress. But this is actually a rather difficult bowl to clean that I have designated to be an example of myself. So maybe that should tell me something. Not only should I do this more often and be more prepared to do it, but don't make it so hard on myself. Open myself up to criticism, open myself up to both self-criticism and criticism I might get from the world, and just kind of take it easier. Don't be so protective, don't be so defensive, or don't be so offensive. Because I get mad pretty quick, and I'll go off on Trumpers in a second. And they deserve it, but at the same time, do I deserve it? Do I need to get that type of energy? I could come up with better jokes. Like, I'll go into this chat room on Earth TV's live stream of the White House. It's all Trump terrorists in there. And I'll go on there and I'll just start with, you know, Fed's got Rudy's phone. Rudy Giuliani, you know, flipping like a pancake. Rudy Giuliani flipping like a flapjack. Rudy Giuliani flipping like a light switch. You know, I'll just say some clever, funny stuff. But then I just get so mad at the trolls for what they say and who they are and what they believe. And the people who believe them too. I mean, yeah, they are KGB Russian trolls, but they get repeated and echoed by like actual duped Americans. And it's so sad. And it's so wrong. And I haven't found the best way. I've got QAnon Anonymous, a support group for ex-QAnon people. See my videos on that. I've got, The Art of Betrayal by God, a book I wrote. I've got a new book, the Book of Judas, coming out pretty soon, but check out The Art of Betrayal by God. It's, you know, something I'm trying to approach from every angle. I'm doing it with this positive magic. I've done it with some negative magic. I'm trying to break through those Trumpers and all the way to Putin and the KGB and Trump himself. I mean, if they could change, that'd be fine too. But we want to get rid of them just like we want to get rid of the bad stuff in ourselves. We want to get rid of the bad stuff in our country. Get it isolated. You know, you can let it keep talking so that we can talk about it. So that you can leave the evidence of what it's already done there, so that just like your Confederate statues, you can put them in a museum so that we can discuss it into the future and see how bad you were. But we don't need you to be in any position of power where people have to take you seriously because you haven't gotten the consequences for your actions yet. This is supposed to be about me, and my consequences is having to clean out this bowl so long that it's outlasting the video. The best I can show you is that some progress has been made, and promise you that I will continue after the time expires. Thanks for watching. See you soon.